Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if this earmuff is working. Earmuffs, earbuds, whatever you want to call them, it don't matter. Pioneer is where we are at. Welcome one, welcome all. Pioneer Village. We're doing lots of cleanup, having some fun. Oh, we had a blast today. Me and LMR, we were LMRing it all day long. I'm just checking for my earbuds. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Earmuffs, earbuds. Happy Friday. You guys hear me okay? If you can, let me know. If not, yes, you can. Perfect. Okay. Doesn't sound like I'm in a wind tunnel. So today was a fun day. I know you guys always like to see, is the backyard still in train wreck? Sure it is. That's how we like to keep things. A train wreck at the start and finish very, very well. Robbie Taylor, Robbie, you coming down tomorrow? Anybody's coming tomorrow, try not to come at 9 a.m. We got the gray machine done. Now we're on Avery land. That's right, guys. We're on Avery land. Loud and clear, clear and loud. Avery land is underway. We're going to show you the new volleyball court. But, yeah, loft painted and done. Next Saturday, guys, get your birds here, man. Remember, we got to break them. Get them up here. Come on, Robbie, get on that Mustang and drive, baby. Drive. Drive. Brian Mansker looking good. Yeah, the Avery here, we're going to start putting it on right now, actually. But you see how it's going to go. Nice, large, settling Avery. We'll go into the loft. We'll show you what we've done here today. We did the bob doors in there, so we can open up to any size we want of bobs. And we just pop these off. That's to come into the feed room. Yes. Come into the feed room, voila, like that. I'm living the Pioneer dream. Sorry, I gotta throw that piece of wood out. Then we got the volleyball court. Yes, she's getting done now. All of our brick sand is in, which by tomorrow you can already start to see it's starting to change color. Well, I can see it. You can't. This is about 2 to 3 inches thick. And perfect way to keep your loft bone dry. Okay, you just put it in right into the corners all over. There you have it. See, there you see it. Very simple. We got our drop chute put in. Now, for those of you wondering, what's a drop chute? I know some of you people probably don't know. Here's our drop chute. I just haven't latched it up yet. So when the birds are going to come in, they're going to come in a drop position. So that's how they come. They just drop in, no bobs, just drop in, just like that. They drop in, simple, easy. And when the chute's shut, the chute's shut. Hey, Kelly Stone, what's going on, Kelly? Let me know if you got your numbers. Again, American Breeders, I need the band numbers. But there you see it. The brick sand is in. She should be good and dry here in about a day or so. The feed room, the bobs are in. So that's always good. Again, we made our door latch. Again, I don't need crazy door latches, and neither does Ricky. So that's done. We got the landing board is completed. You can get right up on it. Yes, I can even get up on it with my large muscular physique. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Kelly. How are you? The best way to trap, very fast and easy. That's Bruce Dickinson knows how to do it. And guys, you wonder where the pads are going to go. Well, pads go like this. We have 2 pads for this loft. The pads are going to go out front like this. Just like that. So there's going to be 2 pads side by side. Bing, bang, and boom. We're going to be putting 2 aviaries on, so there's going to be now another partition going down here. So the aviary will be divided into half. The drop chute, all I have to do is put 1 cut into it. That's why there's 4 hinges. And Ricky's loft is la finished. Better late than never. We're always at the deadline. Remember, we weren't supposed to start taking birds till this Monday, but God damn it, we're so itchy. We're so itchy to go. We're ready to go now. A team of 5 thoroughbreds, 1,500 Canadian, get you 233 prizes. That's just the base start of it. That's just the start of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. But there's going to be a lot more prizes. I can't tell you all the prizes. You're going to be looking at, with all the little festivities, funs, and games that we do. And people wonder how I put the aviary on. That's how I did it all with washers. But she's going to all bolt together. This is why I have it like this for bolting purposes. You see, let's see, are my bolts going to work? See, everything bolts together. Bolty bolt. Bolty bolt bolt. And then we'll put the aviary on, tidy up the rubbish, get a fire going, clean it all up, and away we go. But there you see, all done. Actually, we just got to get a little bit more gray paint for the door, the inside of the door. But other than that, that's it. And yes, guys, you can go up on the aviary or the landing board. You can go up there. You can stand on there. You can sit on there. Not a problem. So people wondered, how did we do today? Actually, we did real good. Again, we're just taking our time. Taking our time, as I say. Again, you see the brick sand keeps your loft bone dry. Now, you can use granules. We went with sand. You're going to see how this works through this season. Okay? Very simple. You're never going to scrape this floor clean. Hey, from Jamaica. God damn it, I love Jamaica. Who doesn't like Jamaica? One of my favorite places to vacation. They're always so nice in Jamaica. I love Jamaica. The loft is looking great. Thank you, Heather Green. Oh, Heather, yes, I have to get in touch with you as well. Sorry, my dear. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I forgot about the greens. And I never forget about the greens. Anyways, oh, you guys wonder how this works. I have to paint that too as well. That'll be painted blue. So there you go. When we want them in the feed room, we're going to open that up. Ricky's going to bring them into the feed room. Again, we're going to use that for basketing. Yes, we hand basket all the birds, but sometimes you got to make it a little bit easier on yourself. That's how it is going to be. And again, this is 1 yard of brick sand, and it goes down pretty good. Again, the birds will go through it. They'll pick through it. They'll do what they do. And as it moves, it dries, it dries, it dries. This is how you create loft immunity, your own dry litter in the loft, okay? Anytime we can come through, we can whitewash with the lime again. The perches, that's not a problem, okay? It's the floor. You just leave the floor. You rake it through, rake it through, rake it through. Dry is key. All these pigeons, okay? All these pigeons are crapping on the floor. You cannot scrape it fast enough. The floor will not dry. So if you can't dry the floor by scraping it, put something down to keep the floor dry. Healthy pigeons is a dry loft. I can tell you that time and time again. You want it dry, this is what you do, and you will see it. So give it some time, brick sand, you will see as it develops. Remember, you'll slowly, show after show after show, you will see the loft. The floor will slowly change into what we call a dry litter loft. You'll see the feathers are going to stay. The droppings are going to stay. Remember, there's this much sand, okay? It aerates the floor. So the droppings hit, the droppings dry. The droppings hit, the droppings dry. The birds fly through the loft. It keeps everything moving, everything drying. You see it all the way it is. And again, how do we know this works? Because we've been flying pigeons this way in the Twisted Sister, the loft under the Twisted Sister, the loft over the little barn, and other lofts for the last 60 years without scraping floors. Scraping floors are great. Not knocking scraping floors. But you better be like the Jansen brothers and have someone in that loft never stop scraping. And I'm going to tell you, you put 225 pigeons in here, you will never dry the floor. Their butts just have too much shit. So there you go. And as you see it right here, that's the loft. That's the brick sand. Right now, yeah, it looks like a beach. This is what we wanted. This is what Richard asked for. I'm going to go with granules. Now, my loft is a little different.
So I just rake this through a bit.
And you see, as he goes, you see he can just rake it.
Once it's a little bit wet now.
You just,
we've got the air coming through.
and guys, brick sand dries very, very quickly. This is dry from when we picked it up, but it has a wet look. You'll see it's going to get whiter and whiter and whiter. And you just rake it, rake it, rake it. And guys, the pigeons, we're not worried about the middle here. The middle's not really the point. The birds crap down in here, okay?
Underneath the sand, I have.
This is where you rake.
I have lime underneath that sand.
Yeah, I told them you got the lime.
Right.
And again, lime kills the coccidiosis. This isn't paint, okay? This isn't paint. You see you do this, your finger goes white. Watch. You're going to lick the finger. Oh. Your finger goes white. Your fingers go white. Guys, this is a lime wash. This is meant for livestock. This is meant a perch. We're missing one perch fell off there, and that's something. Just seen that. But anyways, it looks good, yes. You guys are going to see the, and look, we're getting it approved by Lucy. She came in.
She's going to
have a shit.
That's okay. Let her have it.
And there you go. Again, we're going to get the tidying up done. Avery's going to be on. Now, guys, this Avery's only going to be on for settling. Once the Avery comes off, it goes behind the loft. That's where we go to work. Pigeons go out to work. Pigeons come in. I don't want pigeons sitting in an Avery. Richard doesn't need pigeons sitting in an Avery. There's his loft. There you go. 60 years pigeon lofting right there behind you. No, do you see an Avery? Absolutely not. Not knocking Averys, but you don't need them. You don't need them. This isn't a what do we say? A mandatory must-have, but a one-loft race. This is how we have to break them. Yeah. And guys, and that's another thing for people wondering. Stock birds. You see the moose. This is another loft here that we have. Avery, look, we got an Avery you can go to it. The birds have all day long playing the Avery. See? Avery. Feed them out in the Avery, grits in the Avery, drinkers in the Avery. Avery, Avery, Avery. Stock birds. Race birds, we don't need an Avery. There you have it, guys. We are, oh, there's a question up above. Let's see. This is how you start dry litter. Yes, this is how you start dry litter, of course. What week will you be receiving American birds? We are going to be receiving birds the week of the 16th of May, messaging each of the breeders or calling, messaging or calling, either or. Again, my number 416-990-0187. We're going to pick up the birds the week of May 16th. So that will be fun. This week, Canadians, get your birds here. If you are out of the province of Ontario, you've seen our post, get your birds shipped up. You can ship them tomorrow, and I will pick them up tomorrow evening or Sunday morning, whenever you guys ship them. You guys want a professional race. You guys want to see from start to finish, from finish to start, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the wins, the losses, and have a lot of fun doing it. This is what we do. We are the originators of this. Everything else you see
11 years.
is a poor copycat, but I will say, what do they say about copying? Copying is the best. It's great. More races need to follow copy. I love it because, guys, this one loft race sport is great, but only us, the loft managers, make it great with the breeders and the birds. We all have to work together. There's 3 of us to make this work. It's us, it's the birds, and it's you guys. All 3 work together. You can't have one without the other. So, guys, this is a positive season. We're going to go out. We're going to kick ass. We're going to take names. We're going to have fun. And you want to know what? We're going to get 60% of these pigeons to get to the end, and you guys are going to follow along. Ugh. Jesus Christ, there's already mosquitoes. This is how you start the dry litter. Blah, 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 blah. What type of lime? What type of lime? It's just go to your co-op. It's a spray lime.
It's a
hydrated. It's spray lime.
Carbonated, hydrated lime.
He says it's carbonated, hydrated lime. What's for dinner? We're doing burgers tonight. We're going to work on this Avery here for a bit because we still got some light out.
I think it's going to be moonlight night.
A moonlight night.
So we're good tonight.
We're going to play around here for a bit. Maybe I'll come on and do a live with the burgers if you want. We're going to do some smash burgers tonight. Copy is the best form of flattery. That's right. And you know what, guys? I know people watched, and people always say, and I'm talking in general, any types of shows, the Food Network, the Pigeon Show, Hockey Night in Canada, watching football, whatever. Oh, I can do that. That's easy. Build a loft, put birds in it, and go to work, and get on there and give your breeders all the information. I'm not going to be somebody that goes and types and writes a bunch of shit. I'm not going to do it. We're going to come on the show. We're going to watch. We're going to see. We're going to do. And we're all going to do it together. Guys, I promise you, by the end of this season, you may have a loft full of pigeons, but you will know these pigeons more than you know your own. George thinks it looks awesome. Well, that's great. I'm glad George enjoys. And guys, again, I will show you. This is how we build here in Pioneer. Oh boy, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Yes, and you can see you're up on the loft. She's strong. She's good. These grates are perfect. The droppings go through. Pigeons like them. Again, we wanted to make Richard's loft feel different than mine. Landing on wire and landing on grates is totally two different feels. Pigeons will get used to that. Again, the tops are the tops. This is also another thing I want to show you about ventilation. Okay? Take a look on this roof. Every 3-foot panel, you've got 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many vents you got in this roof, but you take a look. Okay? You take a look. This roof breathes almost better than that roof. Breathes better than that roof. We've never had any respiratory problems. Guys, take a look. She breathes through the top, the front and the top. The air can get out. And this is the same in the front or in the back. It's constantly breathing. So people wonder how this is. And guys, hey, I'm like 250 pounds. I'm up on this landing board. This is sturdy. If you say to Ricky, get on here, this will hold as well. This is what we wanted. Ricky's going to show you how he sits with the birds, how he feeds the birds up here, has a beverage. And yeah, guys, we're not here to judge people. If they smoke, if they drink, what they like to eat. We're having what we call a bit of fun. Oh, it's me getting off. Here's the hard part. My knees don't bend so good. And there, that's it. Now, we're going to show how these clocks work. My clock is going to have a stall trap. Richard's is not. We're going to see if Richard has 225 birds, how these clocks read with the drop chute. And you'll see what a drop chute looks like. Richard's going to show you now. For people wondering, well, how do they come in? Here, we show you right now, okay? You can still put stalls on the front, but this is a drop chute, okay? The birds come up and they I hate to say, they drop in, they drop in, they drop in. So it's a very simple technique. Richard's used it for years. And why does Richard use it? Some birds hate bobs. Trust me, I know. I have never seen a pigeon that doesn't love a drop chute. It's a guarantee.
They don't even have to think.
They don't think, they don't feel, they just go. And for you guys wondering, well, why do we have bobs for the feed room? Guys, you like to still teach the pigeons. We've got the bobs there so we can call them in for feed. They can come in the feed room. We can fold the bobs up. We can put the baskets on so you can load into the feed room. Again,
The idea of the box in the feed room is for the birds to come into a loading basket, and the bird cannot get back out into the loft. So
right.
once he comes through the bob, he's coming into a loading basket, which at this time is going to be walking through a hallway, which is the loading basket,
Yes.
into the dining room. And then once this goes comfortable, then the bobs, the loading basket, we just have a thing I just drop in the loading basket. The birds are loaded.
And guys,
that's it. I don't have to chase birds.
Guys, again, this is something you're going to follow along. Remember, we have no birds in here today, but we're going to go training. We're going to, everything that we do. And you see, guys, look. The animals like it or what?
She likes it. She's going to have a pee. She's going to be happy.
And again, guys, this is what you see here at Pioneer.
And I have another little tip for you folks.
What's your tip, Ricky?
If you want to keep mice out of your loft, one of the small secrets is if you have a litter box for your cats or your neighbor has one, take the litter and put it in your loft. Mix it with the dry litter. And when a mouse comes in, you know what he smells? A lion in the house.
There you go.
And that's 100%. It works. That's a little tip.
See, you're getting tips there from Ricky. And guys, remember, we only give you these tips. You can take what you want. We're not telling you you have to. We're giving you an option. Isn't it nice to have an option? I want a steak with garlic butter on it. I want a steak with spicy barbecue sauce on it. I want a steak plain. Listen, options are opportunities. That's all we're here to do. We're not telling you you have to do it. We don't care if you do it or you don't. But what we do want is we want to give beginners, we want to give veterans, we want to give people that have been doing it one way for 20 years another option. Say, shit, son of a bitch, I never thought of that. You know what? Hey, that's a good idea. Let me give it a try. So guys, you see, small landing board here, large landing board here. We got grates, we got wire, different ways, different perches. We got the stump perches in there, we got the box perches in there. We've got all the sections that are in here with the boxes. You guys have seen this loft. I feed in the hallway, Ricky feeds in the feed room. Everything you see, two different ways. Two good pigeon flyers are going to play the game head to head, and you guys get to be a part of it. People say, oh, I'm putting all my birds in Ryan's loft. Mistake. Oh, I'm putting all my birds in Richard's loft. Oh, mistake. Guys, spread the wealth out. If you're putting a team of 5 in, shit, put a team of 6 in and go 3 and 3. Or draw and go half and half. Whoa, I love the tip. I learn a lot from you guys. Yes. Hey, and that's all we want. We want you guys to have some options. Again, you're going to give these tips to 1,000 people, and people will rip it apart and tear it down. And that's okay, because there's so many ways to raise pigeons, keep pigeons healthy.
You know,
this is it.
I'm going to bring up another something. Some people said, oh, they have cats. Oh, that's bad news. In my yard, my cats know my birds. They know me. And if a strange cat comes in, now I got to worry, okay?
So
I'll give you an example.
No, they get it. They get it.
I had, all my stock birds there?
Yeah.
The other day, I was watching, right? And I got upstairs, I got certain birds that fly open out of the upstairs when I let them out. And one of my birds was on the fly pen, walking around on top of the fly pen. I couldn't believe it. My cat was walking across the top of the fly pen, and the pigeon never even moved.
Well, because, and guys, it doesn't matter if you have dogs, you have cats, it doesn't matter. You have sheep. The pigeons get used to it. You go to Sonia Vandermeulen, she's got the 2 sheep running around. Pigeons, I've seen pigeons landing on the top of the sheep. Because they get used to it. And guys,
years ago, I had a Dalmatian dog, and I had pigeons, you're talking about landing on, would fly on the dog's back.
That's right.
I couldn't believe it.
So guys, if you have a partner and they like cats and you amalgamate your cats and your pigeons, or your dogs and your pigeons, or your kids and your pigeons. Just amalgamate. You'll see it works. But for someone to say, you can't have cats and pigeons, I'm going to say something. Yes, you can. Just try it out. Try it out. But hey, on that note, we are going to go work on this aviary. We're going to go work on this, the final touches. We start taking birds in tomorrow. If you're coming tomorrow, 416-990-0187. It's easy. Or if you're going to wait till Monday, you wait till Monday. Americans, I will be getting in touch with you. I'm going to need your band numbers by Sunday. So we will talk this weekend. Are we the best one-off race? That leads to be seen. Only you guys will figure that out at the end. We're going to bring you for the ride. There he is, Tony Elvis. And Tony Elvis is going to have his 5 birds here. I think he's coming tomorrow. And yes, the Master Breeder competition, you guys will have that opportunity to own 2 options of Tony Elvis pigeons. He's going to put 2 in the sale. You guys are going to have that option. Some say he's a legend in this area. You could have a legend's birds. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Pioneer. That's Loft Manager Richard Pioneer. We're not going to go work on this aviary. We're going to go build sandcastles. Hey, I'll see you when we make burgers. Thanks for flying with us. Adios.